Well, we come into for the player ratings. Arsenal 1, FC Porto 0 in penalties. Arsenal won by 4 goals and FC Porto had to really put into after 2 penalty saves coming in from David Raya. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Now, today, before I go into the player ratings, I would like to congratulate everyone who has been part of this panel that has gone ahead to hit that we've gone ahead to hit 20,000 subscribers, and we are really up and running. Thank you from 1 to 10 to 1,000, 15,000, and now 20,000 subscribers. What a way. This family is really growing huge in numbers, and thank you guys for really keeping it this channel that is the Rokani Media Football. And I love you all. The Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak, and for the Christians, we thank God for the gift of life, and may the living to God bless you abundantly in here onto this channel. So today is really the day that I was going to say Arsenal fans really get excited, and they need to get to know that they can either face Man City, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, and 2 more other teams that are going to go through today between Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid. Inter Milan lead by 1-0. Then the other game is going to be in between Borussia Dortmund and PSV. So which side would you want Arsenal to face? You can as well go into the comment section and tell me know and let me know more about that. But you can as well tell us how you want Mikel Arteta to obviously utilize these weeks before Arsenal plays against Man City on the 31st of March this year. Now, the draws are going to be held on Friday. That is it. On Friday, that's when the draws are going to be held. We are going to be live streaming on this channel to obviously bring you those draws of the Champions League. Now, let's go to the player ratings. David Raya. Statman Dave has something to say about David Raya. 32 passes, 3 saves, 2 sweeper keeper actions, 2 penalty shootouts, saves, 1 clean sheet, 1 penalty shootout, and he's being called the hero of the night. That is David Raya, and I know he did a lot, and I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 in there for you. By the way, after this video, I'm gonna come up and really record one more video. I'm going to show you what David Raya went ahead to say about how he went ahead to save the side of Arsenal. So that is David Raya for you. I'm getting him a 9 out of 10. So you can as well go into the comment section and tell me how much you rate David Raya out of 10. Now, the back four of Arsenal went ahead to see to either do the midfield to obviously keep a clean sheet, and that was really very important and pivotal into their success to go to the round of 8, that is the quarterfinals. Benjamin White, he tried his level best. He had a header at the beginning of the game, but going forward it was really suspect because his crosses were not really coming in through to the levels that he did when they're playing against Brentford, meaning that it was a bad day in office, but defensively he was really tight and close, and he played 120 minutes to an extent that the manager never even thought of getting on Tomiyasu because the player really looked solid. And I'm getting Benjamin White Benjamin White, I'm getting him a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 for me because he put in a very good shift. Let's go to Jakub Kiwior. This guy closed down Conceição, you know, for the entire 105 minutes, went ahead to play to that game of football, and he reserved some time to obviously invert in the midfield, and he really put up a show, and I'm really excited about him. He's one of those players I've gone ahead to obviously love. His talent and skill is really out of this world, and he has kept himself into the competition for the left back of Arsenal. I don't know how Arteta is going to deal with it when Arsenal is playing Man City. Is he going to be Jakub Kiwior or not? But we wait and see how that pans out. But for Jakub Kiwior, 8 out of 10. He closed down the most dangerous guy, you know, as far as that forward line is really concerned. One will tell me Evanilson, Galeno, but when you look at the skill set of Conceição, it's really out of this world. Him and Pepe, to me, I think, are the most influential players into that team. So Conceição was closed down by Jakub Kiwior, and I'm getting Jakub Kiwior an 8 out of 10. We got William Saliba. Oh my God. He was really something. He was really a specimen and a Rolls Royce into that central defense. He complemented very well with Gabriel Magalhaes, and I told you about that yellow card he really gets at the beginning of the in the half of the opponent's side, where he went ahead to get hold of Evan Ellis. From how to go ahead, obviously burst into space, and he said this guy is not gonna really run off. So that is Saliba for you. 8 out of 10 for me. That's what I gave William Saliba because of what we were ahead to put up into that beautiful game of football. That is William Saliba for you. After William Saliba, we go to Gabriel Magalhaes. Very much solid into the team, and he really put up a show on the night, and I to get him an 8 out of 10. You know, that back five of Arsenal was the reason as to why Arsenal went ahead to obviously do the needful and really take those points home and go through to the round of 16 in an action-packed game that was at the Emirates. Jorginho, he dictated play, and he was really very pivotal into that game of football. His experience was really paramount because Declan Rice was nowhere to be seen in that game. But Jorginho really put in his presence and put up a show. For Jorginho, I'm getting him a 7.5 out of 10. That is it. 7.5 out of 10 for Jorginho. Then we go to Declan Rice. I think I'm going to get him a 7 out of 10. He really was not that live wire, but I know the level where the game of football had gone ahead to go, and you don't blame him a lot because you know exactly where he has been playing from. Lack of Champions League experience. Games like this require a lot of experience, and I think what a way to see it is that in his first season at the club of Arsenal, he has gone ahead to see his team really proceed to the next round. Of the league. That is Declan Rice for you. So I'm getting him a 7.5 out of 10. That is Declan Rice, but he was later left on. He proceeded until the end of the game, and he went ahead to take a very clear penalty. The fourth penalty sent the goalkeeper the wrong way and buried that ball into the back of the net. That is Declan Rice for you. He's one of those players that has gone ahead to have a very good season at the club of Arsenal and the Champions League in there for you. He found himself in a situation of keeping himself out of danger by not getting another yellow card. Remember, in the first game they played away at FC Porto, he got a yellow card in the third minute of the game, controlled himself and never really got himself another yellow card. Now, in this game of football, having gone ahead to play for all those minutes, and he was played in the CDM, he never went ahead to really concede those goals. That is Declan Rice for you, taking away a 7.5 out of 10. We go to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, captain fantastic, leading by example, game by numbers, 85% passing accuracy, 28 passes completed, 2 out of 3 dribbles completed, 2 out of 3 tackles won, 2 chances created, 1 assist, 1 penalty shootout scored. That is the man, Odegaard for you, creating a moment of brilliancy in that moment, and obviously a lot will went ahead to happen down that side. That is Odegaard for you. In the moment when the team needs him, he raised up to the occasion and released him. You know, even that shot of Bukayo Saka that would have gone ahead to go in the back of the net that was blocked by Otavio, he was the man responsible for orchestrating it and really giving it a good goal into that game. So he never really down tools. He kept himself going, and he gave Arsenal the goal that they really wanted through Leandro Trossard. So for me, he's getting a 9 out of 10. Odegaard was all over the place. He ran, he put in a shift, he's a leader, and he was like, this game should go to bed. Taking responsibility to take the first penalty, I talked about it last time because it was really paramount in everything that this guy went ahead to really achieve and his team of Arsenal. So Arsenal have been a very good side, and they've gone ahead obviously put in a shift that is really well deserved, and Odegaard takes a 9 out of 10. We go to Bukayo Saka. Let's see his game by numbers. Very silent for me in that game, but Statman Dev had certain interesting things on Bukayo Saka that went ahead to capture into this tie. A 100% tackles won. 100% tackles won by Saka. 8 out of 7 duels won, 4 shots, 4 times fouled, 2 chances created, 1 big chance created, 1 penalty. That is Bukayo Saka for you, and I'm getting him a 7.5 out of 10 because he wasn't that Bukayo Saka that most of us have gone ahead to know, and how good he has always gone ahead to go, and good he has gone ahead to look as a player, and that really puts him into a better position to really get the Arsenal side going. But in the next round, they will need to see to it that these other players really raise up more and more and more to do the needful for the side of Arsenal. So that is Saka's game by numbers, and that's how he to perform. We go to Leandro Trossard, the goal scorer, scored the goal, and it was the most important goal that's going to keep Arsenal into this game of football, and I get him an 8 out of 10 because that was something that they really wanted to get, but it had really taken long, and it took 41 minutes for them to obviously score, to really score that beautiful goal from Trossard to really get going in there for you. So Trossard, 8.5 out of 10 for me. That's what I'm giving Trossard. We go to Kai Havertz. He tried his level best, and I'm giving Trossard a 7.5 out of 10, scoring a very good penalty, though he was really tired, and the manager had to keep him on the field of play because of his Champions League experience. That is Leandro Trossard. We go to the bench. Gabriel Jesus, 7.5 out of 10, came on and really piled pressure onto that defense of Otavio and Pepe in that game. Then Zinchenko. Zinchenko came on, really suspect defensively, going forward good, putting up blind passes a little bit, but he collected really very many passes in there for you, giving us a different kind of control altogether. That is Zinchenko for you, and I'm giving Zinchenko a 7 out of 10. We go to Edin Ketia. Edin Ketia came up and we did the deal in that game of football, but I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for me. So those are the people that went ahead to put in a shift. Mikel Arteta, 8 out of 10 for me, and I go to choose my man of the match as David Raya. I'm going to obviously pick him and give him the man of the match because of what he went ahead to do onto that day, and a lot really went ahead to go into shape that really saved him into these big scandals that you can easily find in. So Mikel Arteta, 8. Man of the match to me is David Raya. He went ahead to really put in those beautiful saves that I'm going to hate to see Arsenal really get to where they are right about now. So I sign out for now. See you later, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. The Muslims, Juma Mubarak. I'm out. Those are my player ratings. I'm waiting for yours into the comment section below.